Here it comes. Please, at number 7, it was a massive up.
Tales of wonder.
Right? Different things you do.
IQRA Kids TV.
Initiating system 1. System 1 loaded.
Sorry I'm late, guys. So sorry. I was trying to find Beanie, actually, but I didn't find him, which is a good thing. Sorry about being late. Anyway, walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome once again to IQRA Kids TV. Now, because I'm a bit late, I just need to finish off a few things here and there to make sure this show is going to be good for you. Okay, guys, you know what IQRA Kids TV means? IQRA means to learn, to read, to understand. Kids is you guys, me, mum, dad, whoever. And of course, TV. What we're working on to make sure it is awesome for you guys. Now, anyway, here's the show. A bit late, but here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Initiating system 1. System 1 loaded.
0. IQRA Kids TV.
Yes, it can be very difficult to get a word in edgewise at the Houses of Parliament, but that's where we're going to visit today, the Houses of Parliament. The Houses of Parliament in the UK, also known as Westminster Palace, is where all of the laws in the UK are made. From roads to schools to everything, all the decisions are made in this place. And of course, it is one of the most famous, iconic sites in the entire planet. We've already talked about Big Ben, which is part of the Houses of Parliament. So where is the Houses of Parliament? There you go. The Houses of Parliament sit on the north bank of the River Thames in the city of Westminster, in the centre of good old London town. The British Parliament consists of 2 houses, the House of Lords and the House of Commons. Now, the House of Commons consists of 800 members, even not all of them will participate, and the House of Commons consists of 860 members. Now, even though the House of Parliament was originally a palace, we've mentioned the word palace already, in 1834, after a huge fire, they decided to use it for their base of operations, and that became where Parliament is today. But how does the actual Parliament work? Well, this is how it works. What will happen, somebody in the House of Commons will propose a bill, like maybe we need more sweets in schools for kids, I don't know what it is. Then the members will vote. If they agree upon it, they pass the law. As simple as that. However, even though they've passed that law, sometimes the House of Lords will have an issue with it, and they may make changes to it, make amendments and chuck a few things out, or put a few suggestions in, which can sometimes lead to heated debate. However, once everybody agrees that this is what we want to do, it suits you, it suits him, it suits her, everybody's cool with it, then the law is passed. But only once Her Majesty the Queen gives it the stamp of approval. Now, even though most laws are proposed by those in the House of Commons, it's not unheard of for the House of Lords to also propose bills. It is rare, but it does happen. Now, sometimes those laws put together by the House of Commons, they may not be approved by the House of Lords. But if they keep quiet, wait about a year, they can sneak it under them and still get it passed as law. Boom, boom. Did you know that during World War II, the Houses of Parliament was hit 14 times by bombs in the Blitz? The Germans would fly over the city, dropping bombs all over the place. And yes, the Houses of Parliament were hit 14 times. Now, the Queen is expected to give a speech outlining the plan of the government for that year. But that speech is not written by her. No, it's written by the government. And she's not allowed to change anything. No spelling mistakes, not even a dot or a tittle, nothing. She has to read it as they give it to her. However, there's another reason why the Houses of Parliament are very, very famous. Or infamous. It was nearly blown to smithereens. Stick around to find out who, when and where.
IQRA Kids TV.
Hi guys, this me, Zee Alien. You are watching IQRA Kids TV! Woohoo!
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. Now you know your ABC.
Oh, mountains of Mecca, what changes? Ibrahim, you're singing out of key. I say, just sing it. You're not singing it right. If you don't sing it right, they're going to send us home. Mountain of Mecca.
I don't know the words.
Look at that now. You spoiled everything. Now we have to sit at home watching the telly. It's not fair, is it?
Sorry.
What? You always mess up. What am I gonna do with you?
What did the buffalo say to his son as he was going to school? Bye, son. Why did the scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in the field. Why did the shoemaker hate his job? Because he's always seen defeat.
Hi If you want something to do and you want to learn some really cool stuff, all you need to do is watch IQRA Kids TV. It's so awesome!
IQRA Kids TV.
The Houses of Parliament, that bastion of British democracy, we are looking into at the moment, and we've learned a few interesting facts about it. But there is one thing about the British Parliament that you probably know about already. It was almost blown to kingdom come. We've all heard about the gunpowder plot, haven't we? Yes, every 5th of November we're all out there letting off rockets, aren't we? But how did it come around? It's a very fascinating history, so let's get into it. The people that plotted the destruction of the Houses of Parliament were Roman Catholics who were not happy with the fact that their king at the time, King James, wasn't treating them well. So they thought, you know what? We need to do something about it. Guy Fawkes and his men were found in the basement of the Houses of Parliament trying to set a bomb off, but they were caught in time, thankfully, and they were tortured for 3 days, and then their execution was watched by hundreds of people in the street. Also, their heads were chopped off and mounted on pikes along the street. How gruesome! Now, to commemorate what happened, that lovely, sweet and cuddly King James ordered everybody in the land to observe the 5th of November and light bonfires to signify the failure of Guy Fawkes. Up until King Henry VIII's reign, the Houses of Parliament, as I mentioned before, used to be a functioning palace where laws were passed. However, after a fire in the 1500s, he decided to buy a different location down the road and use that as a base of operations. So the palace was then converted into the House of Commons. Did you know that you could actually go and see the laws being enacted? All you need to do is walk through the palace, go to the public library, and you can sit and watch the backwards and forwards. I mean, look at these guys. Yeah, they're arguing quite viciously, actually. You would think they didn't like each other. But you can go there if you want to. Me, I'm not gonna go. And there you go, a little bit of the history of the Houses of Parliament. Guys, I never knew there was so much different bits to it as well. Very fascinating. Once again, if you would want me to visit any part of the world as well, why don't you let me know? Drop me an email at the following email address, info@iqra.tv. Let's go somewhere really exotic. Take care, guys. Assalamu alaikum.
IQRA Kids TV.
Assalamu alaikum, guys. Welcome once again to the Randomount studio. We are cooking. We are going for it. We've been experimenting with just one color only, whether it's gray and blacks and whites, or reds, or greens, or blues. Okay, we're going to continue that theme for this show today. Right, let's get that spinner on the screen. There it is. Now, we haven't got a lot of items left, probably about 4 items left. Let's spin it and get down to business, shall we? I know it's going to be a line before it stops there because there's nothing else there as well. Right, guys, I'm going to go and find myself a line. But before I do that, I want to remind you guys, we need you in the studio. And you will get one of these. Let's look at my drawing pad and we show them what they're going to get, one of these wonderful certificates. There you go. Oh my goodness me. Wouldn't that look nice on your mantelpiece? and I'll sign it for you, put your name there, the day, all of that jazz. Okay, so if your artwork is featured or if you're on the show as well, you will get one of them there certificates. Right, let's go and find a nice picture of a lion. Right, we found a lovely black and white picture of a lion. Let's have it on the screen. There it is, very simple. But again, remember we did a spider and we did a butterfly. We just did one side because the other side is exactly the same. We're gonna do exactly the same with this one, inshallah. We're just gonna go straight with one side of the illustration. We're gonna go with black and white again, and I'm gonna go straight with the my Sharpie. Right, first and foremost, what I'm going to do is grab a pencil and I'm gonna draw a straight line down the middle of the page to show the halfway mark. Then I'm going to draw one side of our line. I've got it on my phone here as well. So if I just go like this, so I can just see one side of the line, I'm going to draw that one side of the line on this drawing pad here. Okie dokie. This is going to be very interesting. Right, so let's have a quick look at that. I haven't put all the lines in. I haven't included all the lines because it's going to take too long. But again, you can see that's the basic shape there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to grab my gray pencil, my gray marker, and I'm just going to start putting in some gray edges here and there, like this. Now, unfortunately, my gray is running out, okay? But I'm gonna still try and use what is on there, what is left in there, to just put in some edges. Now, I saw something similar to this. That's why I was so glad that we actually got the lion. But I saw something similar to this online, and it was a picture of a skull, but it was just like this. It was just black and white. and it had these kind of edges to it, which I thought was really cool, which was gray edges, okay? So that's why I'm kind of glad we got that one. So let me grab my pencil and soften those edges if I can. So even though our coloring pencil is running a bit low, the gray one, we can still get something out of it by using this pencil. So you see, it's got that, I'm using that pencil to soften the edge of the gray of the marker that I use, and then bringing it up, and I'm putting in a few lines to emphasize or to indicate that there's a few curls, a few lines in his hair. Starting dark at the edges and going lighter as I go towards his face. Do the same for this one. Unfortunately, my color is my gray. If the gray pen marker wasn't running out, I would have done a better job of this. The black lines would have blended a lot better, but still, you can see what I'm trying to achieve, I think, inshallah. I'm going to use this pencil. I'm going to go over the edges of his face. So let me see. Not bad. It's looking quite nice. I like it. Plus, I'm still using the picture that I drew as reference to kind of get an idea of where the lines are going to go. Now, I'm not of the opinion that one should use their finger to smudge the pencil lines and to make them smoother. I hate that, okay? If you want to do it and it works for you, I can't stop you, but I just find it very uncontrollable. And I just think it just, to me, it robs from the artwork. You know, as I said, some people can do it, maybe it works for them, but for me, no, I just don't like it. So I'm not going to start using my fingers to rub those lines in. I'm going to grab this pen, this marker, and just try and soften some of those edges a little bit. Yeah, definitely going to have to get some new colors here. That is murder. That is awesome. I like it. Right, so let's just look at that. Let's have a full screen on that. Yeah, we go. I need to pull it down. There you go. Not bad, not bad. Again, just using the black. Didn't see the point in doing the other side as well. Just using the black lines. Your black lines need to be quite solid. And then using the gray pencil. I would have used the gray marker, but as I said, it's running out. And then fading some of these edges a little bit. And it's giving it that nice warm kind of feel to it as well. I'm very pleased with that one, guys. Once again, if you want to be on the show, why not go to our Instagram page and DM me there, and you will get one of these awesome certificates. I can't hold it up at the camera because it's got green in it, but you will get one of these awesome certificates, guys and gals out there. DM me your artwork or your request to be on the show, and who knows? You could be on the next edition of the Random Art Studio, inshallah. Right, guys, take care of yourselves. Speak to you soon. Assalamu alaikum. Another show done and dusted. Woo-hoo-hoo. I know, but we can't go forever. Guys, as usual, we want to hear your feedback, your thoughts, your feelings, anything you think we should do that we're not doing, like go to different places, talk about different topics, draw different things. What say you, my friends? If you do have any thoughts, here is the email address that you can send your feedback to. And of course, our website is as follows. Go over there and check out all of our shows. And if you've not done it yet, I'm just wondering what you guys waiting for. Make sure you go to our Instagram page. There's the address, guys. Sorry for being so late, but sometimes Beanie does cause some problems, you know what I mean? Right, guys, take care. Speak to you soon. Assalamu alaikum. Please number 7. It was a massive up.
Tales of wonder.
Right? Different things you do.
IQRA IQRA Kids TV.